Hello, my name is MaryD and welcome to my YouTube channel, MaryD Plays. In this video, we're going to take a break from playing guitar, bass, or playing on the piano, or I should say electric keyboard, and attempting to sing, and we're going to read. I'm going to read to you. We're going to do Fender Play articles. Sometimes it's just nice to relax and learn about music, maybe a little music theory. Now, I'm looking for an article. I already done one article recently, and it's for bass guitar, so I'm looking for an article that I can read either for the acoustic guitar or the electric, and I want to be just able to read it. I don't have my instrument with me, or any of my instruments, and it's a little late. It's close to being almost midnight, and I can't really play an instrument right now, so I just want to take a break and read. Let's see. Can you name these chords? That sounds like trivia. Be kind of cool. Do a little trivia. Bass versus guitar differences, difficulties, and which is right for you. Well, with something like that, I would want to have a bass guitar, and I would want to have electric guitar, and kind of not only read it to you, but play it and show it to you. So I can't do that right now. Now, I already did the 4 essential bass guitar scales and a beginner's guide. So let's see. And as I said, I want to find something related to either acoustic guitar or something guitar related that doesn't require me playing an instrument. 7 tuning tips. Tuning tip, sharp versus flat. 7 reasons to learn scales. That might require me to play an instrument. What's the difference between minor and major chords? Surviving guitar finger and managing finger pain. That might be a potential article to read. We'll come back to that maybe. 5 ways to cut the buzz. 7 reasons to play the ukulele. I would love to play the ukulele. My dad used to play the ukulele. But I don't have a ukulele at this moment, so haven't been able to use Fender Play ukulele or musician ukulele. And I've actually have gotten requests. There's been like, I think maybe 2, 3 requests of people who wanted me to record something for ukulele. So now there's supposed to be a trick where you can make the guitar sound like a ukulele, where you could take like maybe a acoustic guitar and capo, and I think if you put the capo at the 5th fret, placed on the 5th fret, I think the tuning will sound like how it would for a soprano ukulele. I haven't tested it yet, and I'm not 100% sure, but I'd like to give it a try at some point. Either that or buy a ukulele. How to remember guitar strings, order, and names. Well, something like that, I would want to play the strings. Basic song structure explained. It's music theory. 3/4 time, a simple guide. We make guitar players. We make guitar players. That sounds like a Fender Play advertisement more than an article. And then EADGBE, tuning tips, standard tuning. Oh, something like that, I probably would need a guitar. And then there's a little more. Well, let's find something here. Kind of leaning towards surviving guitar fingers and managing finger pain. Let's do that one. Okay, surviving guitar fingers and managing finger pain. Follow these tips for easing the pain associated with guitar fingers. You start to learn how to play the guitar, and before you know it, your fingertips are on fire. You wonder, is this normal? Why do my fingers hurt from playing guitar? We all heard the old adage, no pain, no gain. But don't worry, this fingertip sensitivity is temporary, and we have some tips to get you through the torture. The torture of learning how to play a guitar. Oh, yeah. Play a little every day. Truth. The best thing to do is play more guitar. Practice consistently gives your fingers time to build calluses and toughness, but watch how long you do it. Give it a good 10 or 15 minutes a day so you don't push those fingertips too hard at first and regret it later. Good pain versus bad pain. Fingertip soreness can be expected, but severe muscle and wrist pain can be an indication of poor technique. Don't press harder than you need to. This can cause soreness, muscle, and wrist issues. Explore different ways to hold the guitar so you can keep your wrist as flat as possible. I have noticed when I play power chords, not just a few, but a whole bunch, a song that has nothing but power chords, that often my wrist hurts. So maybe it's poor technique. I just figure I need to build finger strength. Maybe it's poor technique. This too shall pass. Fingertip soreness is temporary and can last a week or more. It doesn't require treatment, though icing and numbing creams can provide short-term relief. But again, simply playing a guitar until you build up calluses is the best remedy. I wonder how many hospitals have had where a new guitarist come in and go, my fingers hurt, help me. I wonder what the diagnosis is. Curiosity. String types. Some new players prefer nylon string guitars known as classical guitars because they're easier on the fingers than steel string guitars. Electric guitars use lighter gauge strings than steel string guitars, which makes fretting notes on an electric a little easier, but lighter strings are an option to use for any type of guitar. If the pain is really getting in the way of your playing, you can get your guitar restrung with lighter strings at your local music store. Here's more information on guitar strings. And I don't see where the more information is. They usually have a link or something. Oops, who wrote this article? Nick, you're not doing your job. All right, is your guitar the problem? Your guitar can contribute to the discomfort. If the strings are set too high from the fretboard, it'll be more difficult to fret a note. If you suspect this is a problem, you want to bring the guitar to a music store and ask them to check the action. Yeah, I've had a couple of guitars whose the action was a little high, and I have petite fingers, petite hands. I'm small, so yeah, that can cause some issues. Don't give up. And I go, shoot. I was reading that. Okay, don't give up. We all been there. Every new guitarist has got to suffer, but stick with it, keep playing, and before long, you'll be so focused on mastering songs that you won't even remember they hurt in the first place. There's some truth to that. I mean, I've noticed that I try to practice my instruments, each instrument, at least 30 minutes to an hour a day. But also there's been times where I've played up to 2 hours straight, and that can actually cause shoulder pain, neck pain. So my advice, if you're doing long practices, You would want to take some breaks in between and whatnot to prevent the stiffening. Also, playing the bass guitar, that can cause a lot of shoulder pain unless you have a lightweight bass. I got like 2 lightweight bass because my Fender Squire bass, that's heavy. It sounds great, but it's heavy. Ugh. But I love my Ibanez 5-string bass. It's real light, and I don't get the backaches and whatnot when I play it. And I think that's it.